Welcome back to Changfied YouTube channel, your trusted source for latest update across South Sudan and beyond. First, in this report, we will look at new testimony presented before the special court handling the Nasser case. One of the accused individual told the court that several members of the Sudan People Liberation Movement in opposition left Juba because they fear arrest and political pressure. As always, our goal is to provide information in a clear and balanced manner while helping our viewers understand the issue affecting the nation. Before we proceed with this update, I would like you to help the channel by subscribing, turn on the notification bell so whenever we upload a new video you can be notified. Let's begin our report with SPLM in a position official allegedly left Juba due to fear and uncertainty. Political tension in South Sudan continue to raise concern as court proceeding connected to the Nasser incident move forward. During a recent court session held in Juba, Garui Lampoch, one of the individuals facing charges in the case, shared his views about the situation that followed the Nasser incident. Garui Lampoch is a member of parliament representing Nasser County in Upper Nile. He was elected through the Sudan People Liberation Movement in opposition under Vice President Dr. Riek Machar. Speaking before the court, he claimed that the political environment in Juba became increasingly difficult and frightening after the event in Nasser. According to his testimony, some politicians and their families members choose to leave the country because they fear they could be arrested or subjected to intimidation. He explained that public statement made by some senior leader contributed to growing anxiety among members and supporters of the opposition movement. He told the court that many people believed they were being blamed before official investigation had been completed. Although he did not provide an exact number of politicians who left Juba, he insisted that several individuals decided to leave while others remain in hiding. Garui Lampoch described the atmosphere in the capital city as one filled with uncertainty and fear. According to this report, Garui Lampoch also rejected the idea that members of his political movement should automatically be viewed as criminals. He told the court that members of the opposition had returned to Juba with the intention of implementing the peace agreement signed in 2018. According to Garui Lampoch, they came to support effort aimed at ending year of conflict and suffering experienced by South Sudanese citizens. He said that labeling people as criminals before legal procedures are completed undermine the principles of justice and fairness. During his testimony, he mentioned several government officials whose public comment, in his opinion, contributed to negative perception of the opposition movement. He argued that such a statement influenced public opinion before court had an opportunity to determine individual responsibility. One of the officials he referred to was senior presidential advisor Kwalma Nyangjuk. According to Garui Lampoch, comment made during a meeting with representatives from the African Union Peace and Security Council were especially concerning. Garui Lampoch claimed that the advisor Kwalma Nyangjuk rejected the idea that certain detainees should be considered political prisoners. Instead, he alleged that the advisor described them as criminals who should face legal consequences. Garui Lampoch argued that this kind of statement strengthened a narrative that associated the opposition movement with criminal activity before investigation had reached their conclusion. He further stated that some public comment linked the opposition movement, its leadership, to the Nuer Army. He also argued that references to historical events from the early 1990s were being used to reinforce accusation against the current leadership. According to his testimony, this approach risks increasing division and misunderstanding within society. Lawmakers expressed concern that recent development could weaken progress achieved through the peace agreement. Gabriel Lampoch stated that arrests involving senior opposition figures represented a serious challenge to effort aimed at maintaining political stability. In his view, Gabriel Lampoch said that individuals who oppose the peace process must use the Nasser incident to reverse gain achieved through dialogue and negotiations. Meanwhile, prosecutors continue to present a different perspective. According to the prosecution, forces connected to the opposition movement worked together with members of the Norway Army during an attack on military position in Nasser County. The prosecution alleged that more than 200 soldiers lost their lives during the fighting. They also claimed that military equipment worth millions of dollars was destroyed or taken during the attack. Well, this allegation remains central to the ongoing court proceeding. As the case continues, South Sudanese citizens are closely following development to understand what conclusion the court may eventually reach. The hearing was later postponed to allow Gabriel Lampoch to continue presenting his defense during the next session. The case remains one of the most closely watched legal and political matter in South Sudan today. Well, the testimony presented in court highlights the deep mistrust that continues to exist among political actors in South Sudan. While some individuals argue that legal action is necessary to ensure accountability, others believe that political consideration may influence public perception and reaction. For ordinary citizens, the most important question remains whether the peace process can continue despite these tensions. Many people hope that leaders from all sides will prioritize dialogue, respect the rule of law, and avoid action that could increase instability. South Sudan has experienced years of conflict, and many citizens continue to desire peace, development, and national unity. The ability of institutions to address dispute fairly and transparently will play an important role in shaping public confidence. If you are new to Changfied YouTube channel, please I would like you to hit the channel by subscribing, turn on the notification bell so whenever we upload a new video you can be notified. Let's meet on the next video.